and a very good evening to you. You're watching Times Now. I'm Pratibha. First up, let's get you details of the big story of the day. It clearly goes beyond giving Atiq titles such as G. A Congress candidate for municipal polls from Prayagraj South area has stoked a massive controversy. Rajkumar, alias Raju Bhaiya, as he's known, has hailed the slain gangster as a shaheed or a martyr. He went on to demand Bharat Ratna for Don Atiq, who terrorized hundreds during his reign of terror spanning decades. He in fact was also talking about Atiq, asking why wasn't Atiq's mortal remains covered in Tiranga. In a video that has now gone viral, another Congress leader is also seen interjecting and asking him to mind his words. In fact, Rajkumar has been taken into police custody after the video went viral, in which he also blamed the Yogi government for Atiq's killing.
ये अतीक अहमद का जिस तरह से योगी सरकार ने मर्डर कराया, योगी जी को इस्तीफा देना चाहिए। मैं कांग्रेस का वार्ड नंबर 43 से पार्षद प्रत्याशी हूं और मैं ये मांग करता हूं कि अतीक अहमद को भारत रत्न दिया जाए। और क्योंकि जनप्रतिनिधि थे वो शहीद हुए हैं, उनको शहीद का दर्जा दिया जाना चाहिए और अतीक अहमद को शहीद का दर्जा दिया जाना चाहिए और भारत रत्न दिया जाए। मोदी जब मुलायम सिंह को पद्म भूषण मिल सकता है तो अतीक अहमद को अतीक अहमद को क्यों नहीं मिलता भारत रत्न? उनको क्यों राजकीय सम्मान नहीं दिया गया? क्यों नहीं उनको तिरंगा झंडा उड़ाया गया उनकी कब्र पे?
क्या बयान दे रहे हो यार, ये फालतू बात कर कांग्रेस कैंडिडेट।
Well, that's not it. Rajkumar also went to Atiq's grave and placed a tricolor on it. After videos of Rajkumar venerating Atiq went viral, he has now been expelled from the party. The Congress's Prayagraj district president has issued a letter expelling him for 6 years and called his statement his personal opinion. The party has also now withdrawn his candidature as corporator for ward number 43 in Prayagraj. Meanwhile, the BJP has slammed the Congress party, saying his comments reflect the Congress party's mentality.
कांग्रेस के नेता के द्वारा अतीक अहमद को भारत रत्न देने की मांग करना कांग्रेस की मानसिक स्थिति को बताने के लिए काफी है। आखिर कांग्रेस आज जनता को बताए कि अतीक अहमद को किसके बराबर खड़ा करना चाहती है कांग्रेस? जवाहरलाल नेहरू के बराबर, लाल बहादुर शास्त्री जी के बराबर? ऐसे लोगों के समकक्ष अतीक अहमद को खड़ा करने में कांग्रेस तनिक नहीं शर्माती, तनिक लज्जा नहीं आती। आज हिंदुस्तान कांग्रेस की मानसिक स्थिति को देख रहा है।
अतीक अहमद के द्वारा जब अपराध की शुरुआत की गई तभी उस समय कांग्रेस पार्टी का समर्थन और संरक्षण न मिला होता तो अतीक अहमद इतना बड़ा माफिया और डॉन न होता। इसी वजह से आज कांग्रेस पार्टी के पार्षद के प्रत्याशी उन्हें भारत रत्न देने की मांग कर रहे हैं। वास्तविकता में इस देश में राजनीति के अपराधीकरण या अपराधियों के राजनीतिकरण का सबसे ज्यादा श्रेय किसी को है तो वो कांग्रेस पार्टी को है।
Well, shockingly, posters hailing Atiq as a shaheed also cropped up in Maharashtra's Beed. 3 people have now been arrested for putting up these posters hailing the slain gangster. This comes after the Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Tejasvi Yadav had also referred to Atiq Ahmed as Atiq Ji while interacting to the media after the Don's killing. A number of other leaders, including Samajwadi Party MP Ram Gopal Yadav, also sought to whitewash Atiq's black past, asserting that Atiq was no gangster and that it is nothing but a media creation. Let's take this across to guests joining us this evening, Gargi Nandi Roy, political analyst, and Ahmed Ayaz, political analyst, joining us. First, want to ask Mr. Ahmed Ayaz, what do you make of these statements? And now, you know, it goes beyond just calling him Atiq Ahmed Ji. Now we are looking at demands that are coming in that he should even be given Bharat Ratna. Mr. Ahmed Ayaz? All right, we'll go across to our guest shortly, but take a look at what has happened in the last few days. It started with the Deputy Chief Minister Tejasvi Yadav saying he is Atiq Ji. That was the statement that he made. This was the kind of respect that he accorded to him. And now we have a Congress leader who is extending his utmost respect by even asking for a Bharat Ratna for the leader. Listen in.
देखिए, अतीक अहमद का जिस तरह से योगी सरकार ने मर्डर कराया, योगी जी को इस्तीफा देना चाहिए। मैं कांग्रेस का वार्ड नंबर 43 से पार्षद प्रत्याशी हूं और मैं ये मांग करता हूं कि अतीक अहमद को भारत रत्न दिया जाए। और क्योंकि जनप्रतिनिधि थे वो शहीद हुए हैं, उनको शहीद का दर्जा दिया जाना चाहिए और अतीक अहमद को शहीद का दर्जा दिया जाना चाहिए और भारत रत्न दिया जाए। मोदी जब मुलायम सिंह को पद्म विभूषण मिल सकता है तो अतीक अहमद को अतीक अहमद को क्यों नहीं मिलता भारत रत्न? उनको क्यों राजकीय सम्मान नहीं दिया गया? क्यों नहीं उनको तिरंगा झंडा उड़ाया गया उनकी कब्र पे?
क्या बयान दे रहे हो यार, ये फालतू बात कर कांग्रेस कैंडिडेट।
Mr. Ahmed, I ask, what do you make of these statements calling for Bharat Ratna, saying his body should have been wrapped in the Indian tricolor? Is this the respect that a gangster who has terrorized hundreds of people across Uttar Pradesh over the last several decades, is this the kind of respect that he deserves?
I'm not audible to you. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wrong with the audio. I think there's something wrong with the audio.
Okay, all right. Let's ask our team to fix that. Very quickly, taking this across to Gargi Nandi Roy, who's joining us. Ms. Gargi Nandi, does it surprise you because it started off with many even referring to Atiq Ahmed as Atiq Ji, giving him this kind of a respect, and some even saying he was not even a gangster, some even whitewashing all of his crimes, saying that this was just a media creation, nothing else. Today, it's gone to the extent of even calling for a Bharat Ratna for him.
You know, I don't know. I mean, how to even react listening to this kind of people. I mean, Congress has this kind of people who talks like this, glorifies a dreaded gangster who had more than 100 cases, so many murders, the way he killed Rajupal. From the jail, we heard him phoning up businessman and trying for extortion. He was calling from the jail. And this man is justifying and glorifying. You know, this is beyond shock. You know, that's why Congress has lost all its connection with the people on the ground. That's why Congress is in ICU. Congress should take action against this man. And let me tell you, you know, people of UP are very happy when Yogi Ji said कि माफियों को मिट्टी में मिला देंगे ना, and what is happening. And let's not see. I don't think Atiq Ahmed's case had anything to do with Yogi or the state. Because if Yogi Ji wanted to do it, he had other ways, not in front of camera. That is for sure. But for all the encounters, I think the kind of situation UP had, the kind of fear people had, people were not able to move out of their house after 8 p.m. Now they can move, even women can move around after till 11, 12, no fear. Talk to anybody in UP and they are happy. And let me remind you also, in Madhya Pradesh, when Daku, Rupa, Lakhan Singh, they were encountered by a very brave IG, Rustam Ji, on whom there was a novel also, Bishopto Chambol. So why did he do that? Why they were encountered? Because nobody dared to be a witness against those dacoits. And we know what happened to Umesh Pala, witness. So these gangsters even don't let the witnesses live. Such a dreaded gangster. And a Congress person is talking like this. I'm today shocked. The oldest party in this country and its member talking like this. Congress leadership should take action against this man for saying this.
Okay, okay. Let me ask Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Ahmed, I hope you can hear me now. How do you respond to that? Is this the, you know, the kind of respect that we are seeing for Atiq, from him being called Atiq Ji, now calling for a Bharat Ratna for him? Is this what is expected? And, you know, all of his crimes seem to be whitewashed completely by calling it nothing but just a media creation.
You see, the comment of Bharat Ratna may be a sarcastical, it must be sarcastic by the Congress, but the fact is that, you see, to protect the life and the property of a person is a responsibility of the government. And this person, Atiq, has been under the custody of the police. And if you cannot protect the person, the life of a person in the custody of the police,
so his life should have been protected in custody. Yes, I get your point. But Mr. Ahmed, the question is not about the kind of protection that was provided to him. Why don't you also speak about what is being said now? Does he deserve the Bharat Ratna? Do you think political leaders making statements that he should be receiving Bharat Ratna is acceptable?
No, it may be a sarcastic on their part.
Okay, if you think it's sarcastic, we can also play out that video where he has taken the national tricolor, wrapping it up. Okay, Mr. Ahmed, look at the visuals that we are playing out for you. Very clearly, we can see. Mr. Ahmed, I request you to look at the channel right now when we are playing out visuals of a Congress Neta who is laying the national tricolour on the mortal remains of Atiq.
So that's what my point is, that what the Congress said about Bharat Ratna, that may be sarcastic. It may not be that he could be given Bharat Ratna for having, for having Atiq been murdered in a police custody. But the point is, responsibility lies with the government. It lies with the chief minister who is heading the government, and the government, the chief minister need to be asked to step down. And plus, to my mind, he need to be booked. Because he has not been in a position.
Okay, so that is sarcasm. What would you say to these visuals that we are playing out, Mr. Ahmed? If that is sarcasm, and I believe you for a moment there, what would you say to these visuals that are playing a Congress Neta who has taken the national tricolour and has taken it to the mortal remains?
No, what is wrong there? You can.
Okay, you're saying nothing wrong with it? Wrong with it, even if the national tricolour is taken and draped on the body of a man who has terrorized hundreds, who had over 100 cases, nothing wrong with it. That's what he says.
Nationalist, he has been an Indian.
Atiq Ji, you are a respected person. Let me come for 10 seconds. Atiq Ji, yes,
he had been an elected representative. He has been a member of the parliament. He had been the MLA for so many times, and he is a nationalist. He is an Indian citizen. How does it matter that there is a national flag laid down on his?
Okay, so over 100 cases against him. That does not matter.
Otherwise.
One second, I'll answer you. He's saying he has
what would you say? The people who have been murdered, Gargi Nandi, very quickly come in here. There are people who have been terrorized by him for decades.
See, I will answer to him. He said he was a MLA 5 times, an MP, and that is the shocking part, that our political parties
okay.
like SP,
all right. The debate continues.
This kind